Welcome to Iraqi Dinar Update, your go-to source for the latest news, expert insights, and real-time developments on Iraq's currency, economy, and financial reforms. Whether you're a long-time investor or just curious about the dinar, you're in the right place. The television broadcast is bringing something monumental into the public spotlight. On Channel 1, the World Bank is currently addressing the nation, and indeed, the world, about the future of Iraq. With all eyes watching, the representative from this powerful global financial institution is not just giving surface-level commentary. Instead, what is being laid out is a vision, a roadmap, and more importantly, an expression of trust and long-term belief in Iraq's economic and geopolitical future. The topic of the moment, the Development Road Project. This isn't just another infrastructural idea or economic talking point. According to the World Bank, this initiative is poised to unlock unprecedented trade opportunities for Iraq. The scale of what's being discussed is nothing short of transformational. It's not merely about building roads or railways, it's about completely redefining Iraq's role in the region and the global economy. As they explain live on air, the Development Road Project is designed to reposition Iraq as a central trade artery between the Gulf and Europe. We're not talking about speculative future possibilities, but real, tangible infrastructure with massive implications. Iraq is being envisioned as a logistical and commercial hub, a land bridge that connects the warm waters of the Gulf to the industrial markets of Europe. Ships docking in Basra would unload containers that would then be moved quickly and efficiently north through Iraq, across Turkey, and into the heart of Europe. This isn't just theory, it's a strategic response to the demand for faster, cheaper, and more secure trade routes in an increasingly fragmented global supply chain. The World Bank understands this. That's why they are not simply clapping from the sidelines, they are stepping in with serious money. Right now, on this very broadcast, they are announcing a $300 million financial backing for Iraq to get this project moving. This isn't a symbolic gesture. The World Bank is not in the business of throwing money at failing or stagnant economies. Their involvement sends a signal to other global financial institutions, development agencies, and sovereign wealth funds that Iraq is moving in a direction of reform, progress, and opportunity. These funds will go toward early-stage development, engineering studies, environmental assessments, corridor zoning, and project management that will lay the foundation for large-scale international investment. Once these first stages are successful, the potential for billions in further capital becomes real. The economic multiplier from this single investment could be enormous. Now, let's pause for a moment and consider the implications of this on Iraq's currency, the Iraqi dinar. The broadcast didn't mention the dinar explicitly, but the question practically screams from the background. Why would the World Bank, or anyone with financial sense, invest $300 million in a nation whose currency remains pegged to 1310 dinars to the dollar? What kind of long-term return or confidence does such a move suggest? That's the heart of the matter. Currency strength reflects more than oil revenue. It reflects trust, policy coherence, trade balances, institutional transparency, and the ability to attract foreign direct investment. Iraq is now showing signs of strength in all of those areas. Its inflation has been kept under control. Its reserves are growing. Its debt is low. Its banking reforms are underway. Its region is warming to it diplomatically. And most of all, its economic corridors are opening, not closing. So let's go back to the original question. Why would the World Bank invest in a 1310 Iraq? The answer is, they wouldn't. Not in that version of Iraq. What they are investing in is the Iraq that exists just beyond the horizon. The Iraq of tomorrow. The Iraq that is slowly but surely preparing to step into a new monetary identity, one that reflects its real value, not just a managed one. They are investing in an Iraq whose dinar will not be worth $0.00076 forever. They are investing in an Iraq that is rising, not just with asphalt and steel, but with a recalibrated financial system that mirrors its growing regional and global role. This investment is not isolated. It comes on the heels of Iraq's increasing engagements with international partners. It coincides with the revival of interest from Gulf countries, Turkish contractors, Chinese logistics firms, and European financiers. These aren't the behaviors of investors looking to operate in a suppressed economy with a stagnant currency. These are signs of alignment, of momentum, and of converging interests that suggest Iraq's place in the international financial system is being reimagined. Moreover, Iraq's economic strategy is not being developed in isolation. The Central Bank of Iraq has been working closely with IMF and World Bank advisors to modernize its payment systems, clean up its banking sector, combat corruption, and roll out digital platforms that will support the transparency required for global integration. You don't overhaul your banking architecture if you're content with status quo. You do it because you are preparing for a bigger role, for deeper trade flows, and yes, for a more meaningful and internationally respected currency. The World Bank's $300 million is just the beginning. It's not just capital, it's a message. It says, we believe in Iraq's trajectory. It tells financial markets, Iraq is opening. It tells other countries, Iraq will no longer just sell oil, it will connect nations. It tells Iraqis themselves, your economy is not being ignored, it is being prepared. The development road is not just a highway or a railway, it is a declaration of Iraq's return to relevance. And with that return comes the need for a currency that reflects more than past hardship. It must represent future potential. A currency that reflects what Iraq is asterisk, not what it asterisk was star. A currency that can move with markets, attract capital, serve regional trade, and anchor domestic prosperity. That cannot happen at 1310 forever. So as the world watches Channel 1 and the World Bank lays out its roadmap for a new Iraq, there is an unspoken understanding among those who know how the global economy works. The 1310 rate. It's a placeholder, a temporary scaffolding. What's coming will not be built on that rate. It will be built on a foundation much stronger, much more representative of Iraq's emerging reality. Because you don't invest $300 million into a dream. You invest it into something you believe is about to become real. And Iraq, with its development road, its reforms, and its resources, is about to become very, very real. Thanks for tuning into Iraqi Dinar Update. If you found this content helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a beat on Iraq's evolving financial landscape. Stay informed and stay ready.